So I'm actually going to go with this girl named Elle Puckett, and she's the lead guitar player for Maggie Rogers. And Maggie is like probably my top three favorite artists right now. I listen to her music probably once a day, and Elle is her guitar player, and it's just a awesome,
Really?
some really cool. I mean, for those that really know what I play and listen to, they know that I'm kind of a weirdo. Like I don't play like your traditional styles. I'm not really a country guy. I'm not really a rock guy. I'm kind of like in that weird pop region. And she makes a lot of really interesting and fun noises that happen out of a guitar and play really cool parts that almost sound like they weren't written for guitar, that it's really like inspiring and fun to.
Did you write that down? Because
I did.
We'll need to be
I'm
going back.
I'm keeping notes.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of female
No.
lead guitar players,
And
and
you know, it's crazy. And it's just so hard touring. When I started with Dalton, had a female singing background vocals. And just when you don't have a lot of money, it's really hard to provide an environment where everyone is comfortable.
Right.
And so
you don't think about that.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, because you're like, well, we have one hotel room and it's two queen size beds and there's 5 people and one's a girl. Well, that's a little bit uncomfortable.
It's dangerous too.
And
so.
there's definitely some that are, more than happy to like, I just want to play music. Let's make that happen. And so like, yeah, it usually does just work out, but it's still, as you get bigger, you're like, man, I really want to like, I'd like to be able to just like fart and not have to worry about offending her. Or like, I'm sure she does too. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So,
and the rest of your band probably too. So.
And I don't know this for fact, but I know a few of them. I think that's just sort of what happens, and it just kind of becomes, I farted. You can't deal with that.
For sure.
It's, kind of.
I think that's
but
why you do. A lot of times, it has to be in an industry or it has to be in a genre where the artist can put together a team with already enough headway that's in a bigger category than some of the Texas categories.
I've always sort of wondered about the bands that, the Flatlands, once upon a time had Laura Jane, Blue Water Highway had,
and it's definitely doable. Right?
It's an extra layer of, preparedness.
But it requires more professionalism.
It does.
So if you're in truly a
How
bar
bad is
band and you're truly in a band where like, yeah, we just play some music, but we really enjoy getting drunk, or we really just like go out to, tour the local bar scene, you're probably not going to be able to accommodate that situation. But if you're anything that's a real touring operation or a real professional situation, it's pretty easy to make that happen. You just have to.
And
be
most of the band has families. And
but I mean,
it's not your 20-year-old getting drunk and trying to hook up band. That's going to work out.
The appearance always, or with Flatland, what I've seen, and maybe I'm old and naive or something, and that's cool. If I am, I'm okay with that. But they never gave off the vibe that they were anything less than professional.
Right.
Yeah.
100%.
Cleto,
I'm sure that's the vibe they wanted to give off too.
And
so.
And Cleto is a very professional person.
Absolutely.
He is a pretty tight
and you
ship.
pull each one of them aside. I mean, they're still clowns. They're still who they are individually, but collectively together, they never. And Blue Water Highway was the same way.
Yeah.
And they were all individually professional and
your
together.
lane. For sure.
Absolutely. So.
Yeah.